Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is sort of that time once again, hour later than usual because the maintenance was ongoing until now. As you can see, we are just loading into the game. 390 megabyte data download. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff in here from what I've seen posted from the JP side. Let's get the second channel link in here while we're doing this. PlayStation may be down, but Dokkan isn't. Exactly. Well, not anymore. Yeah, I saw that random physical full power freezer super easy A was in there. Sub easy A's for the STR, Super Saiyan Goku, and Nail. I don't know why, but I always just for some reason assumed that STR Goku had an easy A already. Maybe it's just because he's old. I don't know. I just thought he had one already. STR Goku is insane. Really? The only thing I've seen about like his details was someone like reposting it saying he was bad, but I haven't really looked at it properly. STR Goku will either be awful or eat a super barely live and then be a god. Okay, interesting. Right, so description of certain missions from an event. Interesting. And we did those anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, the Bio Broly stage for the Broly event apparently was weird, bugged or something. Alright, so yeah, this is the thing I saw someone posting about. So apparently they've changed now the characters that were different between the two versions. I've adjusted their skills and they are now the same in both versions. Please check the following for details on skills that were adjusted. Yeah, so Super Kaioken Goku, the Other World, Angel Cell, Freezer, and King Cold. A bunch of random characters' passives, including Goku Black, which means, you know how physical Goku Black was always better on Global? Well, now he isn't. That means they nerfed him, basically, which is weird. Link skill, Super Kaioken Goku. That's interesting, though, because the Link skill, they don't mention Pycon. So, does that mean that Pycon still has Prepared for Battle on Global? Hang on, it doesn't. So yeah, virtual Dokkan. So Battlefield is synced up as well, apparently. Oh, we did get the tons of thanks thing. So that's 30 stones, yeah. Some large link orbs. That's good because they don't normally give those out for free. 5 Kais. Pixel character update for the power level thing. Don't care about that really. The official teaser for Gia. New stage of extreme. Is that, yeah, extreme super battle road. Artificial life forms. Alright, so then it's just this. So 10th anniversary coin collecting campaign part 1. Oh yeah, so hey, this is what we wanted to see. So red zone and blue zone stuff is now permanently unlimited attempts. Thank God. Like, limited attempts events was like the worst thing in the game. Well, no, I say the worst thing, but one of the worst things. That was terrible. So we got missions. Okay, that is basically just it. Okay. Yeah, that's what we like to see. The Autumn of Heroes versus the Super Saiyan Trio. Yeah. How about that one? The game is slower than before, so... It's nice to get a decent chunk in there. Okay, so let's have a look. That is true. You do still need to have friend leaders, but at least you can, if you have like friends that play the game. Have I not done? What have I not done on this? Oh, I've got to farm that last copy of the Krillin. Need to make sure I do that. Oh god, so we got clear stage 11 of Dragon Ball history. Yeah, need to get featured. How's it going, dude? We are Dokkan. Loading times are longer. Yeah, it seems like that so far. Clear stage 11 of Infinite Dragon Ball history with one of the specified characters who debuted before the end of the 2nd anniversary. It's just one. Stage 3 of Boss Rush. Fighting Legend Goku. So it's all the same list of characters. Clear any stage of the GT Red Zone with the... But the thing is, because Broly's on there, who obviously has a super easy A now, just use the Broly team and just destroy all of those stages in like 5 minutes, and then you've done all the missions. Does Global have JP loading times now? Oh, we're synced. Battlefield is getting bonus missions to make up for the ones we missed. Oh, really? Well, that's good. Need to double check the Kaioken, Goku, and Pikkon. Yeah, let me do that quickly before we go into the thing, because I'm assuming Pikkon is still STR. Imagine if they changed him. No, he is still STR. His passive isn't different either, so I don't know what the... Or is it? I don't remember because they're so old on Global. Was that his passive originally? Ideal build for Janemba. I'll probably just dodge and then additional.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, the EZAs won't be out for another 49 minutes. That would be funny if they changed the JP versions, so they just made the JP versions worse. Well, no, it's clear the stages of it's like any character that came out before the end of the 2nd anniversary, Dokkan Fest wise. So you've got like Broly, Full Power Frieza, Goku, Kid Buu's on there, physical Kid Buu. This is what I'm saying, because STR TUR Broly is on there. You literally just use the Broly team with STR Broly on it and then destroy all of the stages because they're old and easy. And then beat all of the missions. But yeah, let me check Dokkan info because now that we've had the data download. It'll take a while to load at first, the first time after the maintenance is over. It did for me when at the very start of the stream. Right. Alright, so cards, schedule. That's what we want to see. Even Dokkan info is taking ages to load. Clear off that mission before I forget to do it forever. I mean, it will be there forever, so it doesn't matter, but... Yeah, so Gogeta and Janemba EZAs come out in like 45 minutes, and then Vegeta is Thursday morning. And so are all the sub EZAs and the super EZA. Although he comes out at 6 o'clock apparently. That's weird because that's earlier than usual for both versions. That's not going to be the time going forward, is it, for Dokkan Fests? Because I don't like that. Destroy Legic with the new Broly team. Build for Gogeta is full additional and then dodge.
All right, let's do this.
Change the time banner drop for both. Yeah, it's an hour and 30 minutes earlier for global, but it means it's like 3 hours earlier for JP than usual. I mean, I guess it depends where you are. Like, if you're in the Pacific US, well, that's much better because it's like 10 p.m. And then Eastern, it's like 1 a.m., which isn't too bad. And then, yeah, 6 a.m. for me, which is annoying, but at least it's not like the producer letters and stuff, which is like 3 a.m. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the stream. We've got almost 200 people in the stream. Let's get those likes up. We've got like 28 likes on the stream. So I've got over 150 people in the stream right now have not liked the stream. Do go ahead, hit that like button. It is free to do so and does help to support the channel. We could easily get to over 100 likes before the EZAs come out. So let's see those. Just dropped a video that shows why Dokkan Discord is getting deleted. Dokkan Discord? There isn't like an official one, is there? ultra hidden potential. Oh my god. Keep pressing the wrong button. So it's physical. Let's do Earthlings, I guess. Oh. I was like, where are half the units? It's because it's on Link skill. This is this guy. Yeah, I can't believe that guy doesn't even have like he doesn't even have a UR awakening. So he has got no he's got no hidden potential. I don't understand why they revamped the event where you can get a farmable SSR Krillin. Didn't think to like awaken him to a UR. Like they don't even need new art or anything. He's like he just awakens to he's just an SSR, which means he has no hidden potential or anything like that. I don't understand why they didn't just awaken him. I guess technically he's an SR that awakens to an SSR, so I suppose for him to get like a TUR awakening he would actually need a new art, but check the Battlefield news and you can see they say about the bonus missions. Is it that one? That's all it says in this one about the unification of both. Oh no, wait, the clash is there, isn't it? Since certain editions are skipped for the international version due to the unification of operation schedule, virtual Dokkan class bonus missions will be available during the event periods of the 79th, 80th, and 81st. Clear the stages to get extra battlefield memories through the bonus missions. Oh, that's good. Because, yeah, Global is like... I mean, JP doesn't have that many, like, enough to buy everything in the shop either, but Global's behind JP with the amount of stuff that you could get. Now, we talked about it in the past, but, like, obviously when Battlefield was first around and we didn't know how it was going to evolve over the years and, like, the fact they were going to regularly release LRs and stuff like that. If you had, like, very early on when it was first a thing, like, if you'd bought these guys... like the Goku and Majin Vegeta, got like the 5 copies so you could rainbow them for both of them. Like you'd have been at a point not that long ago, or a little while ago in fact, where you'd have just completely run out of Battlefield memories and not be able to buy like the new LRs and stuff, which is stupid. They should give you enough to buy like all the stuff. Like I've been playing since Battlefield was first introduced as a thing. And I beat the very first Battlefield. Like, I've done Battlefield since it came out. And I can't buy, like, everything in the shop. It's crazy. Yeah, JP, it talks about the World Tournament being unified as well, so it would make sense for it to be one less day, because that's another one of the weird things about the differences between the two versions, is like the World Tournament's going to start on the same day at the same time on both versions, but then be a day longer for Global, unless they change it, which is weird. Right. I used to play all my cash because you can't save pre-made teams. I mean, once you put the 100 units in it once, you don't have to do it again. You can just every now and then when you get new units, like take some out and put some other ones in. That's what I do. Why would I run AGL Broly? Oh, well,
all right, let's do this.
Put Ningen in my local for the next World Tournament. No. I don't want any of you crazy top 100 grinders in my locals. Because isn't the next one going to be a new local reward LR? I think so, right? What's up with the 10th anniversary announcement? Well, so Global just had the 9th anniversary towards the end of July, but the games are synced now, and the anniversary is going to be in February going forward, because that's when the JP anniversary is. Well, we still don't know exactly what they're going to do in terms of like how they brand the celebrations, because obviously Global, the anniversary, like the birthday of Global, is still technically July, but the 10th anniversary celebration, even if they don't call it the anniversary on Global, we'll still get like the anniversary units and everything, because we'll be getting everything the same time as JP. So it'll be interesting. It will be interesting to see what they call it. I mean, I guess on the sync, like when they keep showing the timeline, they keep just calling it the 10th anniversary. So we are just calling it that now, even though technically it isn't the anniversary for Global. So yeah, it's just the anniversary of the game, because the game originally came out, even though it was only on JP. Like that's when the game came out. Oh, good. Mm-hmm. 1 minute and 29 seconds. What if RNG happened and you got Bringer and I in the same local? I mean, that would be horrible. Not only would I not get number 1, I wouldn't get number 2. Well, Tech OG is EZA is not out yet, so the EZA's come out in 35 minutes. Are they going to drop a banner for the EZAs? I'm not sure, because they're not available on any other banners or anything, so maybe. Yeah, I saw that. Little Blue was saying earlier the PlayStation Network thing is gone down. Maybe they'll drop true. Now, they usually, if they're going to do an Extreme Z Awakening banner for when they do these EZAs, it'll be one banner that has Gogeta Janemba and then like one other random featured LR or something, or another unit that is related to them, and then that'll be it. Dokkan Fest exclusive perfect form cell in first transforms of a cell game state. That would be good. Yeah, it could just be like a buff, and then the animation could be him like making the arena, where he's like telepathically moving the tiles around and stuff. It'd be kind of cool. Oh, someone got a level 10 link. I think Daima content will be released the same time as the anime. Maybe. I think they won't, hopefully won't wait too long, but we never know, because that's what they did with Superhero, right? Where they just waited ages to bring out superhero stuff into the game. So Superhero Pandas, a thank you gift. Yeah, I decided to just be done with summoning a little while ago after multiple bad rotations on the Broly banner. So I did not get Broly, but I did get the others. The EZAs do have banners, okay. SSB/UI are better than the Tech Gogeta. You can put them in any slot. I mean, technically you can put Gogeta in any slot. He has extra damage reduction before he attacks, but after he attacks, he still has decent defense and 40% damage reduction. So, yeah, exactly. No 3+1 equals me no pull. Exactly. Like when banners have the 3+1 rotation like discounts, I don't summon on the banners anymore once those like the 3+1 is gone. I just decide like how much summoning I'm gonna do that while you're getting the free multi, because you don't want to do like, especially not if you're going to end up doing 3, you don't want to do like 3 multis and then could have gotten a free one but not because you waited until the discounts were over. Plus I also don't like being in that position where it's like you get to 50 stones and then you do a summon and you've got 0 stones again, especially because we've got the Vegeta coming out on Thursday. I mean, yeah, Vegeta is an easy skip for most people, but obviously I need to make content, so I like the fact that these banners are having a pity system now, though, so there's a Planet Namek Saga category banner, the same banner they do for... Oh, okay. So yeah, that banner will have like the STR Goku AGL Nail and the physical full power Frieza on it. That's good. Saving my red coins for Tech UI. Yeah, that's fair. Right, so the Kid Drugs is falling level 10 now, so you can take him off the team. Pretty sure I leveled up all the Namek Saga characters the last time there was a Namek Saga celebration, so that Goku Nail and Full Power Frieza will all be, I think, leveled. Yeah, it's just like the random spare copies of their URs and stuff that aren't being leveled. So Max OST, so loud. Remember when the Legendary Goku event was hard? Yeah, when it first came out. There was nothing worse than getting all the way to Int UI Goku and then he like dodged your hardest hitting unit super attack and then super attacked you. Yeah, I didn't put orbs in him, and he's only like SA5. I didn't even bother giving him like Kai's. I wish there was a way to filter for characters who, like, you'd started link leveling but not finished. So, like, they had links higher than level 1, but weren't at level 10. I think both the free-to-play androids, actually. Yeah, I was link leveling at some point and then stopped. Yeah. There's a lower, so put her on first. Yeah, EZA's in 30 minutes, yeah. Well, 28 now, but That's why the tech transforming Trunks was so good when he first came out, because he was a stacking unit, and obviously that the Legendary Goku event was the first event we'd ever really had that was that long. So compared to other units in the game, the fact that Trunks would be just taking double digits from everything from that UI Goku was crazy. No worries, Paul. Take it easy. But yeah, shout out to everyone in the stream. We've got over 200 people in the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We've got 28 minutes to go until the Easy A's come out. So see if we could get to 100 likes on the stream before the Easy A's drop. Worldwide Celebration ends next reset. Well, some of the stuff like this event for farming these crystals, it says like 3 days on the 3 days left on like the event thing. Tech Trunks, AGL Gohan, STR exchange for Vegeta Trunks. Yeah. Yeah, the free-to-play, like, Vegeta Trunks and Tech Goku Gohan were, like, actually good because of the stacking. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't actually remember what their weakness thing is because we got the data download so late. But yeah, the ECAs are out in 26 minutes. But let's have a look because we can make our teams here quickly. Get them ready to go. I'm confused as to why they said the thing about changing the stats and everything for these characters that are different. But they didn't change the typing of Pycon. Apparently, I just saw a thing. They didn't nerf Goku Black, so that's good. Where is Proton's data download thread thing? He hasn't done the global one yet because it takes a while to put them together, but the JP one has the info in it. Where is it? So Janemba's weakness is connected hope and Gogeta is movie bosses. Yeah, Prof, how's it going? Yep, red zone and blue zone infinite attempts is now a permanent thing apparently, so that's awesome. They don't mention for Ultimate Clash the stones, only the memories. Yeah, that is true. I don't imagine we're going to get any like extra stones, but I mean, yeah, do Gogeta first anyway, especially if you have the like Broly team. Do you think it's worth to buy STR Broly with the redstone to make it 100% hidden potential? I mean, I would say no. The difference between 90% and 100% is basically nothing. So if there's other characters that you don't have, or like other Super Easy A's or potential Super Easy A's, remember that physical full power Frieza Super Easy A got announced today. So if you don't have him, or you only have him at like 55%, you could get him instead. But yeah, for Gogeta's Easy A, we literally just use this team, like our Broly team that is movie bosses. Like, this team is just going to absolutely destroy his Easy A. No. I mean, technically you can run the Broly team with any movie bosses leader. So like Int Broly. Technically you can use AGL Broly as well. Oh yeah, Janemba's actually on there. Why is Janemba on the team already? bosses. Because it's one of those things, you either run Bio Broly for big bad bosses for Cell Max, or you can run the trio, the Broly trio, for potential support. But there's no real orb changers on the... Well, STR Broly's a rainbow orb changer, but then he needs those rainbow orbs for himself. And then, of course, you've got the Toles army, but they only support Planetary Destruction or Terrifying Conquerors, so they only support the Broly, so they don't support Cell Max, which isn't the end of the world. And in fact, for an easy A, we do want to get it done as quickly as possible, so we'll just do that. Make it challenging and run the Broly team under AGL Wrathful Broly. No. I want to get the easy A beaten as quickly as possible so we can get the showcase recorded and uploaded, like, straight away. My head out because I'm still recovering. Hey, no worries, Apathy. Take it easy. Hope you feel better. But yeah, exactly. You can do Gogeta's one first, and then once Gogeta's one's done... Where is Connected Hope? Is it green? Yeah. Oh, Beast is on there anyway, so... Yeah, like, look how many great units are on this team. These guys are on here. So yeah, you just do Gogeta's Easy A first, so he's got his Easy A and have the Bear Leader skill. And then we've got you. Throw you guys on there. Might as well throw this guy on there just to link up with Beast, and then there you go. So we do Gogeta's Easy A first, Easy A Gogeta, and then that team will just absolutely destroy Janemba. In fact, what's this crossover between Connected Hope and Superhero? Okay, it's only 3 LRs. Because if you run Beast Leader, you can run those 3 on the team. Then, what's his other one? Bond of Master and Disciple. So you can throw Future Gohan on there as well. So that's 4. And then, is it Miraculous Awakening is his other one? Throw Super Saiyan 4 Goku on there. And then you've got a team of like 5. You just need to throw a random TUR on there. And then you could run Double Beast instead. But yeah, that team will be good enough. Is it me, or does the 10th anniversary coin look like it has the Soul Punisher colours in it? Actually, I've got some now, don't I? Because we did that first mission. I mean, it's more just like it's just rainbow colour, but similar, I guess, to the Soul Punisher. There's random stuff in here. What are these? Special Christmas coins from some whatever random year. It doesn't even say. I've got 3 random Dokkan thank you gift cards that were valid until the end of September 2021. I've got a couple of the 3rd anniversary coins that I didn't use apparently. Yeah, no, the Super Easy A for Frieza and the Goku and Nail is on Thursday when Vegeta comes out, but the Gogeta and Janemba Easy A's are in like 18 minutes. If you don't have the physical trio, you just use anyone else who's on the category. The rest of the team will do most of the work, especially since I know you have Beast. So Goku and Gohan training in the time chamber is the pixel art thing. That's cool. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could like get rid of those older stuff for some actual things, but we'll see. Yeah, 17 minutes until the Easy A's come out. We need 27 likes on the stream to get to 100. So if you have not liked the stream, make sure you hit that like button. What am I doing? I need growth, not story. Yeah, I know, Anto.
All right, let's do this.
Dodge. Yeah, for Janemba, I would say full dodge and then additional, and then Gogeta full additional and then dodge. But yeah, Beast Gohan isn't the best unit in the game anymore, in my opinion, but he's still like the second or third best, so that's more than good enough. Especially considering Easy A's are not difficult. Like, Easy A's don't have a particularly high level of difficulty, so... My LR Cooler build is full additional and 17 crit. Wait, the STR LR Cooler? Because he has built-in a bunch of built-in additionals, so realistically he needs full crit, and then I think I gave mine the rest additional and then just has like 3 dodge. Beast is 4th at best. Well, I guess it depends because a lot of people think Tech Gogeta's in like the top 3 now, but I wasn't considering him. I was just thinking about the previous like list. Because obviously I haven't done his EZA, I haven't used him yet, so... And we've got 18 likes to go, almost less likes than minutes left, which is good. Beast is my number 1. Yeah, Connected Hope and Movie Bosses are the EZA weaknesses. I mean, Beast is better than Janemba. Norbert's super hatred bias is showing. Because, yeah, Beast is like... I would say he's 4th at worst because potentially Gogeta could be above him. Because I think... well, actually, I think in my last tier list, didn't I put... I put Beast at 2 and STR Family Kamehameha Gohan at 3. Because whilst Family Kamehameha Gohan is really good, he doesn't have like a team protecting ability. He's also not like... In terms of like, I think the way I put it is, the thing that was like the hair splitting thing between the two of them is like, if someone was to only be able to have one of those 2 units in their box, like which would be the most useful for actually being able to like beat all the tough events and stuff like that. And I think Beast is more useful than Family Kamehameha Gohan. because the leader skill, Kamehameha, is a good category and it has good units on it, but Beast leader skill is better. And then, yeah, Beast is a slot 1 unit and has the target ability, whereas Family Kamehameha doesn't. But yeah, Beast is still, like, way up there.
All right, let's do this.
23 dodge and 16 additional good for Janemba. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. EZAs are out in 13 minutes. We need 16 likes on the stream to get to 100. We have over 200 people in the stream, though, so we could easily clear 100 likes if the people who have not liked the stream do go ahead and click that like button. Janemba's only 55%. Apparently, even at 55%, he's still pretty good, which is understandable. Because, like, his passive and everything seems very good. Looking forward to actually trying him out. Yo, Sokodo, how's it going? When do the EX skill orbs release? You get them from beating the stages that come out, like, with them. I think Gogeta will be able to get picked up with coins. Yeah, because apparently there is going to be an EZA banner for him. So, yeah, getting the power level drops, like, bonus with launch in the Turtle School thing. Yeah, that's good. Get, like, 2 Kais. Take Gogeta on Movie Trio's team with the Movie Hero support. Yeah, he's going to be crazy. I'm very much looking forward to getting him EZA'd and then testing him out, because he seems crazy. Do you think they might have made Gogeta too good? I don't think so. Like, Gogeta himself is really good, but obviously the Goku and Vegeta, before they fuse, are still good, but they're not like... It's like a Tech UI Goku thing, where, like, transformed Gogeta could be potentially argued as the best unit in the game, but you have to wait until turn 5. And, is it turn 5? There's the HP restriction. Is it turn 4? But there's the HP restriction as well. So, like, there will still be some runs potentially where you don't actually get him out, like, straight away. Janemba's weakness is connected hope, and then Gogeta's is movie bosses. So I would say you want to do Gogeta's one first, just crush it with all the new Broly characters, and then you can EZA Gogeta. He has connected hope as a leader skill, and then do Janemba's one. Janemba's build full additional and then full dodge and then additional, and then Gogeta's build full additional and then dodge. Because Gogeta has guaranteed crits, so, and is a tech unit, which means he has level 5 crit already anyway. See, other people were saying in the stream earlier that STR Goku's busted, so I don't know. Okay, we've got 9 minutes to go for the EZAs, 5 likes to 100. Shout out to everyone for coming out to the stream, the post-maintenance, checking out the new content. Will be dropping here in a few minutes' time. Shout out to all the channel members in the chat. Remember, if you guys want to help to support the channel, the best way to do so is to become a channel member, or if you're a member already, gift a membership on to somebody else. You get access to all of the channel emotes. We've got 26 of them currently. You can see everyone with their names highlighted in green in the chat with the Timebreaker mask badges. The longer you have been a member, the different colour badges, different tiers. And then we have members only area in the Discord. Members only posts go up sometimes on the community tab, especially when I like reshuffle around. I every now and then check out my friends list and remove people that haven't played the game for a while. And then I'll make a members only post for people to post their codes and get added to the friends list. So but yeah, a bunch of different perks and stuff involved. That's the best way to help support the channel. Obviously you can help to support me for free, as we say, by liking the stream, checking out the videos when they drop, leaving likes and comments, all that good stuff. Anything that YouTube considers an interaction, so commenting on the videos, liking the videos, all that stuff, all of that helps out the channel. So Legendary Goku event allows 4 items. Yeah, that was the way back in the day when, before events actually started to restrict the number of items you could bring. As a way to like make things like, I guess you could call it like artificial difficulty, I don't know, but I mean it makes a huge difference. That's why Super Battle Road isn't hard anymore. Like when the original 10 stages of Super Battle Road dropped, when it was just versus like Super Tech, Super AGL, even with the 8 items, you would still like, when they very first came out, it was still very easy to lose, even with using 8 items. Whereas nowadays, if you're bringing 8 items into Super Battle Road, you're not losing. Unless you're deliberately using like a random free-to-play team or something, like, and you get unlucky. But yeah, LGE back in the day, that was before they stopped doing, or before they started doing restricting items in different events. Yeah, it was crazy when they first came out. I don't think I had a channel then, I can't remember, but I'd remembered watching like, I can't remember what the guy's name even was now. It's someone who was making Dokkan content. Was it like Jay something? But he was like streaming every now and then when I was on my night shifts. It was back when I was only watching like Rhyme and Nano's collabs and then a little bit of like D3. It was before I even knew who Truth was, I'm pretty sure. When OG Super Battle Road came out. And like, this person would do a stream for like, it wasn't Jay Fantano. It was someone would do a stream for like 2 hours of just trying to do one of the stages, like versus Super Tech or whatever, and just lose over and over and over again for like 2 hours. And then that would be the stream, and like not even be able to do the one stage. That was like when it very first came out. It was crazy. And yeah, I remember all the funny stuff like doing Super Tech and using like Jacko and stuff. Now, it wasn't Jinro, wasn't Tiger. It's not anyone who, well, I guess Jinro's not around anymore. I guess Tiger isn't really either, but it was definitely like a smaller person that I've never heard of before and have not heard of since. Like by the time I started making content, I didn't see any of their stuff around or them in the community anymore or anything. So it could have just been some random I don't even know how many like subs they had. It's just they were the only person on that particular night shift. They were the only person that was streaming Dokkan and doing Super Battle Road. And because it had only just come out, it was like, oh, I'll just put that on in the background like, while I'm working. Yeah, the Gaming Claw, the good old AGL God Goku memes. I wasn't living Ichigo. Never heard of Ranma, so I'm pretty sure it's not them. But yeah, those were fun when the events were that difficult. Like back when we were doing the old streams, like constantly trying to do extreme tech, ESBR, no items and stuff like that. Like, it was kind of fun. Yeah, the Monty from back in the day. There's quite a few people that we used to watch that like just don't make the content anymore. I did used to watch some of Talon's Dokkan videos like way before I knew him and like 5-9 happened and all that stuff. Yeah, Warden as well. We had a few funny collabs. the collab, like the trio summons that I did with Warden and Goresh for when LRKL and Khalifa came out on Global, and we did a group multi at the end of the video on my part, which is what made it even better. But we did the final multi all together at the end, and then because obviously I can't remember what it was, we were talking about how good they were on JP still. And then, yeah, Warden was like, oh, Goresh, say, like, you will pull these girls right now in Japanese. So he did. And then we all did the group summon, and I pulled them. So it was a great way to end my video, like, collabing with them and actually pulling the new unit. But yeah, it was great. But yeah, shout out to Warden. Warden and Gaming Claw were the only two other, like, UK Dokkan YouTubers that I knew of. And by the time I'd made my channel and started to build up to like a decent following, Gaming Claw had already stopped making content, because obviously as I started my channel and I was watching him, that was always one of my like dream like goals, would be to collab with him, because there was very few UK people, but he'd stopped making content by the time I'd like built up my channel. But yeah, I did a couple of collabs with Warden, that was always fun. But yeah, as far as I know now, like in terms of people around like this kind of size, my channel size, or like even around the 10k sub, like that kind of size, I don't know of any other really like bigger UK Dokkan YouTubers. I get it, because it's tough for us out here sometimes with the time zone stuff, but yeah, Social Fire did some stuff with 5'9" as well. She was cool. So she was she was Jinro's partner. Like they both made Dokkan content, and they both did stuff with 5'9". They were both cool. Jinro was super into Fist of the North Star. But yeah, they both did stuff with 5'9" a few times, but I don't think either of them make content anymore. There's quite a few people from like the old days that I used to watch, or like have, you know, worked with us on 5'9" projects and stuff like that, who just don't do content anymore. Wait. Is it Sunblaze? That's not it, is it? The 5'9" German guy. Is it Sunblade? Why can't I remember his name now? He was one of the people that I worked like the closest with when we were doing 5'9" Dokkan stuff. Because yeah, he used to be like a Resident Evil speedrunner and then got into Dokkan. Yeah, it is Sunblade. Yeah, Sunblade, not Sunblaze. But yeah. Yeah, he at one point had the world record for the Resident Evil 4 speedrun. Like the actual record for it. It got beaten by somebody, and he didn't like reclaim it, but for a certain amount of time he had the world record for the RE4 speedrun, which is kind of crazy. Right, so it's 9 o'clock. They should be out. We made it to 100 likes on the stream. Shout out to all you guys. Let's see if we can get more by the time we've done the Easy A's. But yeah, that guy Azaru, who's a big German Dokkan YouTuber, he was on one of the 5'9" podcasts once. Yeah, so Extreme Z summon. Wait, so it's Janemba. Wait, so is there two? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, there's two banners, I guess. I definitely would not recommend summoning, but I'm assuming that means that they're available with coins now. Anyway, we're just going to jump straight in. Do this one first with the Movie Boss team. You might have to reset the game, because sometimes when you're in the game already before the actual like thing drops. Oh right, yeah, you can't use same name characters, so we can't actually use you. Good old Easy A's not being able to use the units with the same name.
All right, let's do do this.
Tried the coin collection stuff. I mean, they're all really easy. I'm not sure, like, I'm probably not even going to do a video on it, because it's like, when they add missions to the legendary Goku event, for example, like, those videos don't do well, because the event's super easy. It takes, like, 2 minutes to beat. Not, like, 2 minutes, obviously, because the Goku event's a bit long, but yeah, like, they're just so easy, because they're all the older stages. Like, beat any stage of the GT red zone, so you can just do the first one. And we did it, I did do that one earlier in the stream. We just one-turned it with the Broly team. Yeah, shout out to Timebreaker Sprites for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Ningen Club. W's for Timebreaker Sprites. But there you go, just one shot. The first phase. I mean, I imagine we probably can do that for most of the phases, to be honest.
All right, let's do this.
Stomping Mr. Baby by one-shotting Legic, yeah. I mean, Legic, yeah, depending on who you had on the first slot, you probably could just one-shot him. 32 million from Tech Broly, so I mean, that's just going to be a one-shot right there. No one died to... I don't think anyone died to Legic with a Broly team. I feel like that'd be impossible. But the Legic memes just come from Mr. Baby dying to Legic. It was with the Hybrids team, which is funny, because at the time, the Hybrid Saiyan team was really good. But I guess he just got bad rotations and was trying to do it with no items. I'm not entirely sure exactly how it happened, but somehow managed to lose 3 times, like all 3 attempts. That's why it's a meme, because obviously it was the day the content came out, and back then the red zone, it was only, those stages were only 3 attempts per day. And so when the anniversary started, the 7th anniversary started for global, the event came out, and yeah, he just lost all 3 attempts against Legic, which is funny for multiple reasons. Because it's funny because firstly, that stage is really easy. I did it, and then on stream we did like a funny like nuking run where we just beat it 2 more times by using a nuking item and like a tech team. But what makes it funnier as well is that Mr. Baby, of course, is a global content creator, so just like me and everybody else on Global, we already knew about the content like 6 months in advance. So we already knew about the red zone, and we already knew who all the bosses were. We already knew what the missions were. We knew what their typings were. Like, so realistically, there's no excuse to lose that event, especially 3 times in a row. And then especially when you're a content creator, so you're somebody that's out there like essentially like showing people how to play the game, and he lost all 3 times on the first day to Legic. And so that meme has lived on for, that was the 7th anniversary, wasn't it? So that meme has lived on for over 2 years now. Yeah, exactly, bro had Batman prep time and still lost. But yeah, good times. Shout out to Mr. Baby though, he's a cool guy. We had him on the podcast not that long ago, big Broly fan. But yeah, he embraced the memes, so that's what you got to do, really. That's one of those, like, because people would always tweet him about it, and obviously some people it would be mean-spirited, whereas, you know, we just do it for laughs and that. But he like is able to laugh at it and make memes himself, so otherwise it wouldn't be funny. Like, if it was something that he genuinely got annoyed by, like, I wouldn't do it, because then it isn't funny. It's just being a dick. But yeah, some funny memes. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Baby. In Broly, domain solo is the easy A. Yeah, actually, yeah, because if you have him on turn 1 and just use the domain, it's also an attack, isn't it? So alright, so, oh, come on. Okay, yeah, he's got an additional. That would have been super annoying. Don't want to go into the next turn. We could have just killed him. Also, I don't know why it's giving me Tech Broly friends instead of Int Broly friends. Oh, I know why. It's because I put the Broly trio on the team and they're not on Int Broly's team. So if I switch them for Bio Broly, it should give me Int Broly. I mean, yeah, they really are going all in for the hype for the anniversary by advertising it already and doing a campaign to like build up to the anniversary, and it's not even until like February. Yeah, so that's the thing. We're waiting to make like an official announcement. I know Theo, he's made his post now, hasn't he? I noticed it earlier, but didn't get a chance to like look at it properly. So I was getting the stream set up and everything. But yeah, we're looking into exactly what we were going to do. And we're thinking about changing the format of the podcast a little bit as well anyway. So for now, the podcast is still on a break. There probably, I would assume, considering it's already Tuesday, there won't be one this week. But we will, once we've decided exactly what we're doing, we'll be announcing it. But obviously I will let you guys know as soon as we know, because obviously we'll make a post from the 5-9 if we're talking about 5-9 a bit today, we'll make a post from the Slot One Super Podcast Twitter account, but then I'll post it in the Discord and everything, so that I know some of you guys like don't use Twitter and that. I'll post it in the Discord so that everyone can see what's going on with it. But yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord if you have not already. Everyone is welcome. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, if you are a channel member, you can sync your YouTube account to your Discord, and then it will actually recognize like things like channel memberships, and you get a channel member role in the Discord, and there is a members only area. But of course, plenty of other areas, stuff for team building, advice, showing off your pools, all that kind of stuff. So do join the Discord if you have not already. But yeah, will be a bit of a format change. We haven't ironed out all the details yet, so I don't want to start going into it too much before we've 100% decided exactly what we're doing. But like I say, once we're ready to do it, we'll make we'll make an official announcement, and I'll let you guys know, of course. So. I guess really for this EZA, there's no point to not just transform Broly straight away, because if we're trying to get it done quickly, I mean, Tech Broly would just, in slot 2, would just kill him anyway, but... Pay to win. I mean, yep, that's what gacha games are all about. I'm surprised. I guess Tech Broly does need to build up a bit, I guess, and doesn't have the active skill up yet, but didn't do as much damage as I thought he would. I mean, yeah, a lot of... Well, no, I don't know. Is it half the team? I don't know. But yeah, having the old EZA units and stuff definitely helps. I mean, yeah, because Bio Broly is a new unit, but he's free. So... So yeah, realistically, the only new units on this team are Cell Max and the Worldwide Broly. Starting to have quite a bit more HP now, though, considering Cell Max. I mean, I guess we have no big bad bosses active for this turn. Oh wait, yeah, of course. I shouldn't have put I should have put Tech Brody next to Cell Max because it's a legendary EZA, isn't it? So I need to have legendary power. Yeah. There's me thinking of it like a normal event. Like, oh, I'll just put Broly here so you can get extra rainbow orbs to give extra support, when actually having the legendary power link active would have been way better than having that little bit of extra support from the rainbow orbs. It's annoying. Oh right, yeah, because Turles is on the rotation. I was like, why can't I use Broly's active skill? Because Turles is on the turn and he's not an uncontrollable power character. That's right, you don't really need newer cards. Like movie bosses, LRs, team is still pretty decent for this. I mean, EZAs aren't that difficult. So if you've got like STR, LR Cooler, AGL Golden Freezer, like there's a bunch of older movie bosses characters that will still be fine, and you can run like a Tech Broly friend.
All right, let's do this.
Plus, yeah, if you've got Beast Gohan and some of the other like superclass characters, you could always do the Janemba one first and then use Janemba. I didn't pull Imp Broly, about to have enough for 3 multis. I would say save, just because if you're just about to get to 150 stones, even though you probably shouldn't summon for Vegeta, it's better to save for like... I mean, realistically, for most people, I would say you should just be saving for the anniversary now. Which is at the end of January / beginning of February. Because, yeah, the 10th anniversary is going to have the 9th anniversary characters. So Beast, Broly, Gogeta, Gammas will all be there. And it will have the worldwide celebration characters. And it will have the new 10th anniversary characters, who almost certainly will be the best units in the game. So you definitely want to be able to have a decent amount of stones ready for February. And yeah, Heroes is in November, which, as I've said, you know, before, as much as it hurts to say it as a Heroes fan, the upholder of the Heroes agenda, Heroes is an easy skip for most people, unfortunately. Just because of the global landscape. Like, we had Anniversary into Worldwide with like 50 million banners in between. And then the Anniversary again in February. So... because that's the big thing about, like, the sync, is as cool as it is, like, we still need that time for the sync to happen and then to kind of even out, because Global gets the anniversary. We just had an anniversary in July, and now we've got another anniversary again in February. Yeah, hopefully Heroes has like Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then Blue Evolution Gogeta as well. Would be nice. But yeah, now that the games are synced, the anniversary's in February, because that's when the anniversary is for JP. And the games are synced now, so everything's at the same time. Because technically the games are synced right now, but when it comes to Thursday is when Vegeta comes out, and Vegeta comes out on both versions. So that is officially like the first Dokkan Fest that releases as part of this era that like the games are synced now. Well, we almost one-turned him on the final stage. Okay, that's right. We can just do that and that'll kill him. Friends were saying that I was crazy for hating the state of the game over the last few years until this worldwide. I mean, this year especially until the worldwide, I'd say the game's never been better, but I know the worldwide has been a bit disappointing in terms of like the pacing of content and stuff like that, but I'm scared Dark Broly is. That would be great. Yeah, Dark Mask Super Saiyan 4 Broly. That would be awesome. I'd love to see him as one of the headline characters. Do I have a spare copy of these guys? No, I've just got like one random one, which I'm not going to train all the way up to LR by doing all those events and stuff just to get one extra SA level, because I've only got one copy. Also, I don't know why I've got that on there. Man, these dozing cards are so bad. 30% chance, and so far I've used 11 and one of them has worked. Okay, that's better. Alright, so now we can jump in and do the Janemba one. The heroes cards that are going to easy A are going to be the God Trunks, Mechikabura, Xenopan, the Xeno Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, STR Vegex, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and INT Super Saiyan 3 Gohanks. Because they always easy A the specific batches from like previous years, so we already know basically that's who it's going to be. Yeah, Hearts will be next year. Hearts and the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. Yeah, it's one easy A event, so you get 30 stones and you get the medals to easy A all 8 of the characters. Anto with the Joseph Joestar ability. Next, you'll say.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I saw that was the thing that they're doing already, Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. I definitely would like to see that. I don't really watch it much anymore. Well, I say much. I haven't watched any wrestling in ages, but... If everyone gets an easy A, then we know it's the last year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, uncontrollable power is more so like it's about the power itself, not that the character isn't being controlled by somebody, because then half the characters in the game would be on
All right, let's do this.
it. The legend Queen. True. It's so funny that he's the banner unit. I mean, I kind of guessed that he might be, but that is... It is funny. The guy that gets blown up by the fireworks is the banner unit for fireworks Vegeta. This is why 10-stage Easy A's are so much better. Like... It's been 23 minutes and we're already like almost halfway through the second one. Whereas if this was a 30-stage Easy A, we probably wouldn't even be halfway through like the first one. We should have been the DFE with Vegeta the banner unit. He is low-key better than Vegeta. When I read his kit, when they posted the details both yesterday, I didn't think he looked that good. Like, he looks like he could be okay, but he doesn't. He's not supporting or anything, so he feels like a character that wants to be run like on main rotation, which, like, that team's just going to have way better options than him as like a main rotation character. Yeah, that'll be funny if he super attacks against a Frieza enemy. Dodge chance, yeah, he'll have 90% dodge chance on that specific turn, where it's, is it 50% or less HP? I can't remember. But yeah, when all of his passive things are active, it should be 90% chance to dodge, which is good. But it's not like he's going to have crazy good defense if he does get hit. I don't think his attacks are like that high, I'm not sure. Yeah, the names for some of the categories don't make a huge amount of sense for some of them. Like, pretty much every character from every, like, main fight in the show should be on Powerful Comeback. There's quite a few that I think are a bit, like, weird. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but we could look at a list of all the categories and just be like, this one is incredibly vague and could be a number of different units, technically, different characters. For 2024, I'm still seeing people debating the pure science. Yeah, fusions thing. Crazy. Yeah, space traveling warriors. Yeah, full power is kind of dumb because, like, for most of the fights of the show, apart from the ones where characters are specifically holding back, like Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, yeah, like apart from any times where characters are doing it deliberately, everyone is fighting at full power. So it's a category that like over half the game should be on. Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend Jake's favorite one that he always brings up anytime we talk about cow categories are weird. Is the LR, Mecha Freezer, and King Cold, who came to Earth in their spaceship, which is literally in their card art in the background, but they're not on. But they're not on the category.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, this is an interesting rotation. Father-son death beam. Base Gokus that fought Frieza on All Out Struggle. I mean, you'd think they would be, but so, yeah, All Out Struggle is a stupid category. What do you mean Broly wasn't struggling against Gogeta? Because that's what's weird about the cards that have the different forms as well. Is obviously like before AGL Broly transforms, that was the form where he was crushing everyone. And then, yeah, went full power against Gogeta. But as soon as Gogeta goes blue, like, Broly doesn't actually touch him a single time. So, yeah, he was getting his ass beat. But
All right, let's do this.
yeah, Goku fighting Frieza before he goes Super Saiyan should be on it, and then when he goes Super Saiyan, they switch. Yeah, Buhan versus Vegito. Buhan was just getting completely outclassed, and he's not on All Out Struggle. Yeah, Saiyan Saga Gokus aren't on Resurrected Warriors. Yeah, they literally get wished back to. He literally gets wished back to life with the Dragon Balls to come and fight Nappa and Vegeta, and is not on Resurrected Warriors. Yeah, any character that fought Jiren in the Tournament of Power should be on All Out Struggle. True. Every character in the Tournament of Power should also be on Battle of Fate. Well, yeah, because Battle of Fate, it's like the translations are just weird for some of the categories, because Battle of Fate doesn't necessarily mean a battle for your fate. It's just what they call the final battle of each arc. Because obviously the final battle of each arc was a final battle for the fate of like the world or the galaxy or whatever, but it's just like a weird way to name it, like a weird translation. Yeah, all Yamchas should just be on all-out struggle regardless, true.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, the Tournament of Power is the end. I mean, the Tournament of Power is an arc itself. So it's more like UI versus... Any UI that goes white hair versus full power Jiren is like the final fight of the arc, I guess. Same with like Goku and Frieza, I suppose, because that is actually the end, right? Yeah. But yeah, many, many categories have a big issue with the way they're named, but... It just is what it is. Find the final villain. Yeah, basically. Thoughts on the project movie New Year's? Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, considering how good Dragon Fist Goku is, like we know that the New Year Dual Dokkan Fest can still be quite good, even if they're not LRs. Yeah, that's the other weird one, is like Jiren being on Realm of Gods, even though he doesn't have God Ki or like a God form. And then people like make the argument that's like, oh, but they've said this because he's on the level of like a God of Destruction. It's like, well, then yeah, anyone who's on his kind of level should then also be on Realm of Gods. Which would be funny because technically all of the crazy Heroes characters you could then argue should be on Realm of Gods, because hero scaling is so ridiculous and OP that all of those characters would be stronger than Tournament of Power Jiren. Well, yeah, because even if he's not on Beerus's level, which I don't think he is, because they keep kind of moving the goalposts a little bit for like how strong Beerus actually is, but like, I guess he didn't use UI, so it's hard to compare them. I don't want to get into a big scaling thing, but like, full power Broly has got to be like at least Jiren level, if not stronger, right? So he should be on Realm of Gods then, technically. Pull the new Broly on a mediocre summon animation. Nice. It's always funny when that happens. I've had it before where I've pulled like the new unit that comes out with getting like Goku and Yamcha flying in, and then going like, when you do the pull down you just get like Super Saiyan 1 and then you get the new unit. It's like, oh. Yeah, because the data download, the maintenance was on until 8. I started an hour later, so I'm just going to get the... we're going to finish the Easy A here for Janemba. I'm going to be able to get the showcase for one of them recorded and put up straight away, but then I will be done. So depends which one you guys want to see the most. I've got the trio on a nothing burger animation. Yep. It's always weird when it happens, but it can happen, because remember, the special animations are just like showing you that you are getting something, like guaranteed. Well, I say guaranteed, it depends what the animation is. Like Zeno and stuff like that, you know you're getting the new unit guaranteed. But something like, you know, the Vegito Fusion, you know you're getting a featured unit guaranteed. Like, you still know that you're getting something. Yeah, a couple of people say Gogeta. I think Gogeta probably makes sense. Got Whis off the rainbow tickets to get Gohan. Yeah, see, stuff like that is obviously, like, it's cool when you see those as well, though. Like, knowing that you're getting the unit, especially if you've been doing a bunch of summons and not been getting very good luck. I'm the only person that wants to see Janemba on the Broly team. I mean, that's the team I'd probably use them on, with the Cell, like Cell Max rotation, so that they have big bad bosses. Because he does get he gets the 200% leader skill from the trio, right? Yeah, because Super Saiyans and then Connected Hope, so he does. Yeah, I know, but I'm kind of running out of time, so... Yeah, in Broly's team will be the best team for him, but I don't have it in Broly. But fortunately, running Tech Broly lead and then in Broly friend is still a thing that works quite nicely. I'll do this one. Because we can always just target Goku for a couple of turns if we need to actually see what Gogeta's doing. He also needs to be on the first turn as well, ideally. He is. Perfect. Although we don't really have a great rotation, but that's okay. We shall make do. Oh, good. There's no attacks in slot 1, so that's fine. Right. Why does it have to be one of these really quiet ones? Hey guys, Mars here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we've got our Tech LR Gogeta Easy Aid full level 10 links. We're going to check him out here and see what he does. I haven't like watched any of the early showcases or anything like that. I always like to do these as my first actual impression and reaction to what these units are doing, so I'm very much looking forward to this. I've seen a lot of people saying that this guy has the potential to be the new best unit in the game, which is certainly interesting. So yeah, in the base form, we infinitely stack attack and greatly raise defense for 1 turn on our 12 key super, and then greatly raise attack as an infinite stack and greatly raise defense for 1 turn as the 18 key. Key 2, attack and defense 200%, additional attack and defense 50 when performing a super, 40% damage reduction, change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, 2 additional key with each rainbow key sphere obtained. Then we get an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super, additional 50% attack and a guaranteed additional super as long as we pick up a rainbow orb. Then we get an additional attack and defense 50% and an additional damage reduction of 20% for 1 turn from the entry turn or when HP is 70% or less at the start of the turn. So on the first turn, which is obviously now, we're getting that extra attack and defense and damage reduction. So we have 60% damage reduction as well as like the infinite stacking. So we get our 1 orb here. Got 4 links active. They've got 247k before they attack. So they're going to get, what, about another 125k-ish from the super. Plus we're going to get the Bulma support. And we get the extra 50% on super as well. So that's another. So they're going up to about 500-600k without factoring in all the super attack effects and stuff like that. And we're going to get the Bulma support here as well. But yeah, the rainbow orb changing is huge, and they only need 1 rainbow orb to get a guaranteed additional super, which for a stacking unit is obviously really good. So we're starting off straight away at like 15 mil, or 14 point something, but close enough. The passive with the great chance was only an additional normal, which is a shame. And then 9.7 for the guaranteed additional. And then of course we could get the hidden potential, which we did not. Now bear in mind as well that with the release of these EZAs there was also the memorable battle movie edition. I always get, because we have that memorial stones, every time I go to say memorable battle it's like memorable battle stages versus Gogeta and Janemba. I'll have videos for them going up later, but they give you the unique skill orbs for these characters, so obviously those will help out as well. I haven't seen exactly what they are. I'm assuming, as they've been for most of these guys from this event, it's like a level 8 defense, and then the silver and gold are like a mix of additional and crit. I think the best build for this guy is full additional, because remember, we'll get to his details once we actually fuse into Gogeta, but once you fuse into Gogeta, he has guaranteed crits. So, being a tech unit, he already has level 5 crit in his hidden potential, so any extra crit for him is just basically a complete waste of time, because he gets guaranteed crits regardless, right? So, alright, so we've got double trio on the same turn, which is a bit annoying, but it means we can get the, we'll now see these guys on their next turn with not only the, oh yeah, they only stack attack, they don't stack defense, but we'll see them on the next turn with the 2 lots of 77% additional defense, which is kind of crazy. I mean, most people considered that Vegito was way better than this guy. Like, this unit came out after STR Vegito as, like, the counterpart. There was obviously a very similar unit, but with some minor differences, like the HP restriction being above rather than below and stuff like that. But most people considered the Tech Gogeta to be a lot worse than STR Vegito on release, so they were really disappointed because he came out afterwards, but people considered him to be worse. Whereas obviously now, I mean, it makes sense because he got his EZA way after the STR Vegito did, but from what I've seen from his details and stuff, he certainly seems better. Like the STR Goku and Vegeta in base before they fuse into Vegito in some of the tougher events can still take a fair bit of damage from attacks, even normal attacks. So alright, so because we still don't have the trio on this rotation, so we still don't have the extra, we still don't have like a proper slot 1 unit, which is annoying. I kind of want to keep you around actually for once we transform, so let's do that. Get a rainbow orb for you. They got 40% damage reduction, so should be okay here. At least from normals. We'll probably take some damage from this. Yeah, 200k. I mean, this is the thing. They're not a slot 1 unit, right? So, just because of awkward starting rotations. I guess the good thing is now, with them making all of the difficult content infinite attempts, if you load into a run and you've got a really bad starting rotation, unless you're using like a niche team that you're kind of just messing around and it's going to be really hard to find another friend leader, you can just quit out and restart. And there's no penalty for that now, because obviously doing that before was super risky. Like I've done it before for videos where I've had to quit out like a couple of times, and then it's like, well, I'll just have to stick with this rotation now because I've only got like 2 attempts on the event left for the day, and if I don't do it then I don't get my video done. Whereas obviously now it's infinite attempts on all of these events, so if you load in and you've got a really bad starting rotation, especially one where, like, if you've got no slot 1 units, so you're potentially just going to die. There's no point even loading in and potentially dying. You just quit and restart and hopefully get a better starting rotation. And now you can do that as many times as you want, technically, because you have infinite attempts on the stage. So, yeah, exactly. And it helps out for all the, if we're trying to do heroes attempts, because then we don't only have a certain number of attempts. Now, we're only limited by the number of friend leaders we can find as to how many attempts we can have in one day. So, but yeah, the good thing is, it's funny because the physical LR Gogeta, he doesn't interact super well because they're on a few teams together, like Super Saiyans. Obviously, they're on like Fused Fighters, but some of the teams that you can utilize them on, like the Tech Vegeta Super Saiyans team and stuff like that. It was always kind of awkward if you transform the physical LR Gogeta. He obviously then heals, which can then put you in an awkward spot for the STR Vegito fusion because they need to be below a certain amount of HP. But the good thing about comboing him with the Gogeta is Gogeta, to get his fusion, you need to be above a certain amount of HP. So on the next turn, actually I think Gogeta was he in slot 7? Last turn was his first turn, wasn't it? So but if we fuse, if we're below the threshold and we can't fuse with the tech Gogeta, but we can transform physical Gogeta, then we can just go ahead and do that, heal, and then the tech one will be able to fuse. So that's a very good interaction. A 6.5 million super turn 1. Wait, really? I haven't seen the stats or anything from the data download for the actual new event. It'd be interesting if they were, because people were disappointed with the new Blue Zone stages, like Gohan and Goten and Trunks. Like, people were hoping that one of those stages would be the new hardest fight in the game. It would be interesting if it was one of those memorable battle stages instead. But all of the ones they've released this celebration, one of the things that I think has made them a little bit underwhelming is the fact that they were all just one phase. Which I'm assuming the new ones are as well, but I don't know. Alright, so Bulma. I should have been attacking Goku. I was going to say so we could get some extra turns out of it, but it is what it is. Alright, so can we fuse now? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll get you to attack Goku just so we don't kill him here. Let's get the animations on. So just to clarify, because I didn't show it before when we were talking about their passive, but it's HP 70% or more starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, which is cool. So even if they're on turn 2, they can transform on turn 4, which is good. So let's not forget to actually do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and fuse here into Gogeta.
Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Alright. So, we fuse into Gogeta. And let's go ahead and look at his passive here now. So, his 12 key greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage. 18 key is greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns, mega colossal damage, and greatly lower attack and defense. And then we have recovers 30% HP, because obviously you have to be at 70% or above, so you heal back to full regardless. Key 5, attack and defense 250%, additional 77% when performing a super, guaranteed crits, 40% damage reduction, change key spheres to rainbow, 3 extra key per rainbow orb, then an additional 77% attack, a guaranteed additional super, and guard, as long as he gets a rainbow orb. Additional damage reduction of 40% and foresees enemy super attacks before attacking for 5 turns. So before he attacks, he has 80% damage reduction, which is crazy. And guard if he's got a rainbow orb. And then if you hit an enemy with your ultra super, you nullify unarmed super attacks. I do wish they'd taken away that you had to ultra super them first. And then he also has a high chance to dodge, but specifically against super attacks, right? Which is very interesting when it comes to like your rotations. It's like, you know where the super's going to be. Like, he's going to get supered here. We could put him in front of that super Actually, this Gohan, I don't know if his counts as an unarmed because it's that weird Dragon Fist, but we're not 18 key supering him anyway. We're attacking Goku just because I want to see him get some additionals off. We got a Rainbow Orb, so we're getting a guaranteed additional super regardless. Now, obviously, we're not going to hit Goku because he just dodges everything, but... yeah, so even the additional is 19 million. Then it goes up to 20 mil. Bear in mind the 18 key from the 18 key is greatly raised for 3 turns as well, which means he keeps the buff into the next turn. So he takes double digits. He didn't dodge the super, but yeah, he dodged. He just took it for double digit damage instead, which is pretty good. And then yeah, obviously this Gogeta has dodge, still has guard, so that's fine. Alright, I think we just take out Gohan here. So we can move on. But yeah, definitely seems like a very, very strong character. Like, having the ability to have guard and 80% damage reduction in slot 1. Like, his start of turn defense might not be insane, but then if the enemy's going to super in slot 1, he has a 50% chance that he just dodges it anyway. But because he gets that 3-turn buff from his 18 key super, we'll see what he's got at the start of the turn, because he's going to have that buff from the 18 key super carry over onto this turn. So see what he's at here. Hopefully Gohan does actually just finish him off, because he might need to get... We've got 2 STR units to end out the rotation, so we need to get crits in order to finish him off here. Because Gohan can hit hard. There we go. But yeah, he actually needs to get crits. Well, I think getting the first crit is enough. So... Alright. Okay, so... We've got the Bulma support on this turn as well. And the super is there. I don't know if this guy counts as having an unarmed super, but... Let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, start of turn defense before Bulma's support, he's at 560k. That's ridiculous. Alright, then let's do this. Oh, damn it. I should have turned the animations off before I did this. Shout out to Zuffy G for re-upping his membership, Lobster Squad member, for 36 months. Let's go. The 3-year badge has been obtained. You love to see it.
Your wish has been granted. Farewell.
Alright, so grab these for you. Gives everybody the extra buff as well. So we should see, because he gets that 3-turn carryover, it's not just the defense, it's the attack as well. So the fact that these guys are doing 21 mil straight away is pretty good as well on this active skill turn. But yeah, the attack should hit incredibly hard here from Gogeta, let's see. Plus he gets guaranteed crits anyway, so... Remember, he's got over 500k defense start of turn. He gets a bunch on super, still greatly raises with his super attack effects, and then post super has 40% damage reduction and guard. So, pretty good. So what are we getting here from our boy? 35 million. Okay. That's while doing all of that other stuff defensively, having a scouter for 5 turns as well, which is huge. And he lowers attack, of course, as well. So 23 mil on the additional, which, bear in mind, of course, we get an additional guaranteed as well because we got a Rainbow Orb. So yeah, so he seems pretty crazy. The fact that if you get him on turn 2, they can then just fuse on turn 4 is kind of insane. And then there you go. Look at that. There's the nullification. Crit for 0 right to the face. So there you go. There's Gogeta. He is an absolute beast. I could probably see the argument for him being #1 now when he's transformed. So it's kind of like the tech UI thing where in their base, they're obviously still very good, but they're not #1. But yeah, once you get him transformed, he's definitely very crazy. So has the potential to be the best unit in the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously, he's not going to survive this turn, so we're going to end the video here. We won't get to see Gogeta on rotation again, because these guys are just going to absolutely crush Gohan. So let me know your thoughts on Tech Gogeta down below. Is he the best unit in the game? Let me know in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, that's it for the recording. That's also going to be it for the stream. I'll have to get the Janemba one done later, do the new stages later. But yeah, I need to go because I've got stuff to do. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you check out the video. I'm going to upload the Gogeta showcase straight away. So even if you were here for the video recording, do help out the channel by checking out the video. Even if you just open it up in a separate tab and let it play, that obviously helps me out to give it the view and the watch time and all that good stuff. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.